Hello everyone, you're welcome to solve this nice algebra problem, which is a times b, this is equal to 100. Let's call this equation 1. B times c, this is 200. Let's call this equation 2. And c times a, this is equal to 300. Let's call this equation 3. So what is the value of a plus b plus c? Now let's provide a solution from here. Now the first step from here is to multiply equation 1 multiplying by equation 2, then divided by equation 3. So this is to mean that we have a times b times b times c, then divided by c times a. In correspond to this, we have 100 times 200, then divided by 300. So let's simplify here. So c and c simplifies, a and a simplifies. So this means that b squared, this is equal to, let's simplify here. We have 100 times 2, so this is 200 divided by 3. So this is what is b squared. Now let's proceed. The second step is to multiply equation 2, multiplying by equation 3, then divided by equation 1. So this is the same thing as bc times ca divided by ab. And this is equal to 200 multiplied by 300 divided by 100. Now, if we simplify here, a and a simplifies, b and b simplifies, so we have c times c, and this is c squared, and this is equal to, now let's simplify here, 200 times 3, this is equal to 600. C squared is equal to 600. Now, the third step is to multiply equation 1, multiplying by equation 3, then divided by equation 2. So this is to mean that we have AB multiplied by CA divided by BC. And this should be equal to AB is 100 multiplied by 300, then divided by 200. So let's simplify here. So here we have 100 divided by 2, this is 50. And again here we simplify C and C. So A times A, this is A squared, and A squared is equal to 50 times 3, which is 150. So we have B squared, we have A squared, B squared, and we have C squared. Now we have A squared is equal to 150, B squared is 200 over 3, C squared is equal to 600. So we have that A plus B plus C raised to the power of 2. This is the same thing as A squared plus B squared plus C squared, then plus 2 times AB plus 2 times BC, then plus 2 times CA. Now, we have A squared, we have that A plus B plus C raised to the power of 2. This is equal to A squared. A squared is equal to 150. So we have 150 plus B squared. This is 200 over 3. So we have 200 over 3. Then plus C squared. This is 600. So we have 600 here. Then plus 2 times A times B. A times B is 100. Then plus 2 times BC. BC is 200. Then plus 2 times CA, which is 300. Okay. So this means that A plus B plus C raised to the power of 2. This is equal to, now here we have 150 plus 200 over 3 then plus 600, then plus, we have 2 times 100, this is 200, then plus 2 times 200, this is 400, then plus 2 times 300, this is 600. So this implies that a plus b plus c raised to the power of 2, this is equal to, now we have 150 plus 600, this is 750, then plus 200 over 3, then plus 200 plus 400, this is 600, plus 600, this is 1200. Now, this means that we have 750 plus 1200, this is equal to 1950 plus 200 divided by 3. Now, since 1950 is our own number, so this is over 1, we have that the LCM is 3. Then we have 3 divided by 1, this is 3, times 1950, this is equal to 5850, then plus 3 divided by 3 is 1, 1 times 200, this is 200. And this follows that we have a plus b plus c raised to the power of 2, this is equal to 5850 plus 200, and this is equal to 6050 divided by 3. Now we have a plus b plus c raised to the power of 2. This is equal to 6050 over 3. To solve for a plus b, let's introduce a square root on both sides. We have the square root of a plus b plus c, everything here, raised to the power of 2. This is equal to plus or minus the square root of 6050 divided by 3. So we can eliminate the square root sign here, and this means that a plus b plus c, this is equal to plus or minus the square root of 6050 divided by 3. Now, we have that the square root of 6050, this is in the form of square root of a over b, which we can express as the square root of a divided by square root of b. Applying this property, then we have a plus b plus c, this is equal to plus or minus the square root of 6050 divided by square root of 3. Now, the next step is that we can express 6050. This is the same thing as, now let's get the LCM of this. We have 6050 divided by 2. This is equal to 3025. If we divide by 5, that is 3025 divided by 5. This is equal to 6 or 5, that is 605. Then 605 divided by 5. This is equal to 121. Then 121 divided by 11. This is equal to 11. Then we have 11 divided by 11. This is 1. So we can represent 6050. This is the same thing as 2 multiplied by 5 squared multiplied by 11 squared. Okay, so this implies that a plus b plus c, this is equal to plus or minus the square root of 2 multiplied by 5 to the power of 2 multiplied by 11 to the power of 2 divided by square root of 3. Now, let's simplify here. This is a plus b plus c. This is equal to plus or minus the square root of 2 multiplied by 5 squared. If we eliminate the square root sign, this is 5 times 11 divided by square root of 3. Now, this implies we have a plus b plus c. This is equal to plus or minus. Now, we have 5 times 11. This is 55 multiplied by square root of 2. then divided by square root of 3. Now the next step is we can rationalize the denominator here. Let's multiply by square root of 3. And also the numerator here, let's multiply by square root of 3. So we have a plus b plus c. This is equal to plus or minus. Now we have square root of a times square root of b. This is the same thing as square root of a times b. So here we have square root of 2 times square root of 3. So this is 55 multiplied by square root of 6, then divided by square root of 3 times square root of 3. This is 3. So we have that a plus b plus c. This is equal to plus or minus 55 multiplied by square root of 6 divided by 3. And this is the solution to this algebra problem. This is the solution to this algebra problem. So kindly follow the steps, like this video, and kindly subscribe. If you have alternative solution method, kindly don't hesitate to showcase in the comment section. See you in the next video.